Closing this gap with real, minimum effort. Well, Tony BELLEW was boxing really well from the start. Well, there's the finish there.
A couple of times before, but it was just
a few rounds ago. And BELLEW, when a guy adjusts to you, you have to adjust back. And BELLEW never adjusted to that wide left hand.
His reflexes and timing seemed to slow as his energy did. So that shot there,
then punches are amplified massively when you're tired, and you saw that. And there's the effect of that looping left cross that lands by. Brave performance, nothing to be ashamed of.
Puszczone ręce, prowokujący troszeczkę.
I tak to się skończy.
Tak, przepraszam. Bardzo ładnie wyczuł. Usyk bity na całą długość z pełnym skrętem, no to musiał być knockout.
No to jest to, o czym wspomniałem. Opuszczone nisko ręce i prowokowanie. No i sprowokował Usyka do tego mocnego lewego ciosu, po którym wylądował na deskach.
Bardzo wyrównanym boju. No a tutaj Usyk jest drugim takim medalistą, który również bardzo śmiało brnie.
Байдуже, але в принципе и ока того не видно. Ердумильке не понравились эти разговоры от Брюера. И левый боковой договорился. Брюер и просто выключил Александр Усик своего продолжать этот бой. Так что вопрос, кто же выиграет тут. Атака Олександра Усика и на канвасе рингу. Аргентинский боксер. Да, только я хотел... Акцентовані. Отличный удар, очень хлесткий, акцентированный по печени. Второй нокдаун.
Чи встане, чи підніметься,
ні. Показывает CRENZ, что он не может продолжать. И вылетает белое полотенце. Так. Да, это капитуляция, и это очевидно.
Был и еще, и еще, и еще, и еще.
Все здається.
Чистейший нокаут. Концовка потрясающего боя. И нам еще отдельно повезло, это в нашем углу было.
З українськими, до речі, боксерами таке не водиться.
Я такого с украинскими боксерами точно не замечал. Вот, скажем так, странок. И процветает среди...
Досрочно Абдусаламову в тяжелом весе. Абдусаламов стоящий на культер.
Но
мы видим, что все-таки, похоже, это был апперкот. И это для Педро Родригеса.
Це не та атака. Ще одна серія від Олександра. Вдалося розірвати дистанцію Педро Родригесу.
Много ударов на пропуск в этом раунде. Родригес. И вот этот апперкот. И подключаются снова зрители. И поддерживая нашего чемпиона. Пока что чемпиона Надеемся, что уже в следующем году Олександр Усик будет боксировать за звание чемпиона мира. Для этого тут больше пахнет уже технической победой.
Тримається за канати Педро.
With an unimpeded left counter shot, but that's all right. 7. How you feel? MCHUNU has been stopped in both.
He is an
astrological sign.
Well, of course, Jim. I mean, come on. If you're a Capricorn, if we celebrate, it doesn't get any better than that.
And Capricorn in this fight has knocked MCHUNU down second time. So there's the second official knockdown, and the score margin.
He had him surrounded, and MCHUNU said, "Let me get down here before."
It's a good counter shot by MCHUNU.
Another good shot.
He hasn't given up yet.
Oh, good shot.
Usyk lands a big left over the top of the fight in the last 20 or 30 seconds. After going down for the second time, and there's THABISO MCHUNU.
Another one, too. Double jab, left hand, and he goes down with his last hurrah. Got caught with that left hand right there, and that cut his eye, and then he went down.
As Usyk gets onto the front foot, hook the right hook. Here's the same shot once again, but now here comes Oleksandr Usyk, unloading heavy leather, hook, covering up left hand success, and now snaking underhand. Vulnerable position, but it appears to me, as he's put under pressure, conflicting from Oleksandr Usyk, tosses across the boxing ring to take up residence on the ropes on the far side of the ring. Nearly trying to hold on, but instead he's only covering up, covering up weakness. That left hand to the body caused him to wilt. Again, he's trying to roll out of the corner. Uppercut ripping through the middle. Robert Bird pulls.
his moments, and there's a long way to go, but he's starting the second half.
Great balance, just keeps floating around that ring. They're good body shots.
Fantastic footwork. It's the counters he must be very careful. That was very be wary of these counters. These are good body shots, fast hands.
GLOWACKI, but Usyk showing the class and the movement, and showing through a few more rapid combinations with GLOWACKI.
I think GLOWACKI's problem is if Usyk's his hands are going to get lower, that'll open up the gaps for Usyk to switch then to go upstairs. Though it picks the spots perfectly.
Be saying in the corner though, you know, let's make the statement or let's win it, and you know, active here guys, level on Gregor's Proxer's
I don't make a case for the fight being level whatsoever. All the better shots have came from Oleksandr. I said this before.
We do put it out there. And this exhibition at times from Usyk.
Yeah, and this is why I believe that Usyk's going to put his foot down on the pedal. It won't look
dangerous, but ultimately the pace from GLOWACKI is. You see all these counter punches that he's thrown are falling short, and that's a good 4 or 5 punch combination there. Short with his counters, just that bit out of range, as we can see once again there. That one got home.
Yep, drills himself forward. You never know, those can be catching the eye of the judges, but more quality from Usyk, who's really showing GLOWACKI.
It shows Adam who's the boss in there physically when you see guys getting manhandled and thrown back to the ropes.
What you thought might well occur.
You know, I have said he's an amazing fighter, a brilliant fighter. I can't
agree with that score.
Absolutely.
But it's very rare in such a big man.
Oh, big left hand, right hand. And it really is a tremendous effort, but back and showing that they didn't have.
On defense for your hands, adjusting that angles a bit. They're good shots from Usyk.
Will that show have any influence on these judges?
Let's hope the earmuffs don't spoil this one, hey?
Big winging, willing, their man, GLOWACKI on to retain his title. Terrific British and international boxing. It's been a pleasure again to watch this.
You know, a big star welcomed to the crew division. That's a great one too there. He's shown amazing amounts of durability in this contest. He really has.
As late on in the 12th round. No failing down the stretch.
No, he's a fit boy. He's very, very fit. But the heart of the champion here in GLOWACKI.
What a true champion. Is he going out on his sword here? And Usyk, 5 seconds left. They both go toe-to-toe. There'll be huge respect. Really good.
A new WBO Cruiserweight Champion of the World, Oleksandr Usyk.
The new addition.
Conceding that this is the biggest fight of his career as he lands with a good left hand, which drives BRIEDIS backwards. BRIEDIS becoming a little bit creative as to covering up, trying to repel these attacks. He comes back with a left uppercut of his own, but it's single shots in response. BRIEDIS has been made to be uncomfortable, and Usyk is increasing the tempo. He's tagged by a long right to the temple, then a straight left drives him backwards once again. He's trying to fight back. BRIEDIS says he's on the terrific action between two highly skilled up. The thought process is still sharp. Look at the exchange of back, absolutely absorbing. Good left cross. WBO became widely recognized. Absolutely absorbing to watch here at the Riga Arena. Both boxers. And both men letting it all hang out in the final round here, beyond the mid-hand behind the left glove of Usyk. Usyk comes back with a fusillade of punches with a left. Both boxers letting their hands go furiously. Neither really found a mark during that. And still, both men punching right up until the final bell. What a fantastic contest we have just witnessed.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 12 rounds of action, we go to the judges' scorecards. Craig Metcalf scored this contest 114-114 even. Robin Taylor and Robert Tapper both scored this bout 115-113. For your winner by majority decision, he is the WBC and WBO Cruiserweight Champion of the World, Oleksandr Usyk.
Dev, and then he digs one downstairs at the summit up in Big Bear. The system works when they do it in training. Good left uppercut from Usyk, and he says relief.
Yeah, and there's nothing like probably now best part 15.5 stone now, and the hand speed is.
Corner team Beautiful left hand success as he targets the body effectively once more. Usyk intimating that is to keep the punches up through that momentary discomfort. Look at the furious response in terms of this man is impossible to discourage. And he fights as though he enjoys that landed from GASSIEV once again. Usyk continuing to demonstrate that he really is a complete fighter. He can box, he can punch.
He's boxed beautifully for the whole fight. The way he dictates the pace of the fight with that.
MAIRIS, BRIEDIS, two men just exchanging conversation. Who is in control once again. Well, we posed him early on with the superior experience and deep amateur 12 and a third completed round. That is Oleksandr Usyk with terrific accuracy of Usyk.
He's been, and nobody's been as fluid as Usyk. He turns defense into attack. He's got beautiful punch selection. He doesn't look for power that much. He's just 3-4.
Incredible to watch from Oleksandr Usyk, continuing to create jabs and a left cross and a left upper craft.
The punch output, I mean, he's got the swing out of him. He's just boxed really well. He's boxed so well, and he's made GASSIEV look
off. Oleksandr Usyk flowing as freely as mercury. Second clapper not audible, and Oleksandr Usyk gets the WBO title in his 10th. Oleksandr Usyk has just made fistic history here in Moscow by becoming the first undisputed cruiserweight.
Subscribe, like, share the best boxing reels.